Hi everyone, well I've already been using the DJI Osmo, the GoPro with the Karma grip, and just recently the little Osmo Pocket, and all with satisfying results as well. But this is something quite different to what I'm used to using. This image is produced by the DJI Mavic Air, which is one of the latest gimbal drones, and it's packed full of features, and not just for the camera itself, but a whole lot of safety features built into the whole unit. If you're watching this in full 4K, whether from your computer or smart TV capable of 4K, then you can see straight away just how sharp and clear the quality is all round. It also looks good in HD as well. Now I'm an absolute complete novice with one of these, and I'm still getting used to the feel of it. I've set the maximum height for this to 60 meters, which is just under 200 feet. I'm sure there are quite a few drone users that might feel that this isn't high enough, but for me it sure seems high. Speaking of which, there are height restrictions now on drones in the UK. There's actually a few laws and rules to follow by. You can't fly any higher than 400 feet. Well, that suits me fine because I get nervous flying at half that height. So some of these shots might be lower altitude, but so far none above 200 feet. The other one that you have to be aware of at all times is the distance away from people, traffic and houses. That's at 150 feet. It also seems to compare that with 50 meters. Now, if it's 50 meters, then it's actually more near 165 feet. And if you want to know a little trick I've learned, and that is to measure it by steps. So for 150 feet, I take 60 steps. And if it's a full 50 meters, which is roughly 165 feet, then you'll be adding another 5 steps to that, making it a total of 65. And then what I do to be on the safe side is just add a few more steps to that. There's a few shots here where I had to go back to measure several times over, especially near the roadsides, and check that I actually was legally outside that. Obviously, flying anywhere near an airport is a no-no. It's completely illegal. Flying over stadiums, anything like that. You can fly it close to people that are with you, like family members, friends, flying groups that are all part of you and you're flying. If you're up a hill or on top of cliffs, then you can fly up to 400 feet from where you stand. You must at all times keep the drone within your sight. In fact, I've only briefly been glancing at the app, but mostly watching the drone itself. I've seen people send these forward, sideways, for quite a distance, whereas myself, I've really only mostly been sending it up, maybe twisting it in flight and then bringing it back down. It's impressive with its handling, as I can send it up 200 feet and then bring it straight back down, and it almost comes back to the same spot it took off from. There's also home return mode, which you can decide to activate anytime during your flight, and depending on your return flight altitude, mine's been set to 20 meters. Well, if it's below that, then it will rise whatever you've set it to and start making its way back to the home point and hover above it, whereas you can then land it yourself. Also, if the battery is low and you're still deciding to fly it even after all the warning beeps, then it will automatically go into return home mode. There's actually more to it than that, but you get the idea. There's quite a few camera settings available. I haven't had a chance to try them all out yet, but I will do. I did mention that it has several safety features on it. Apparently it's one of the safest drones to fly, not only for pros but for amateurs alike. It comes with 6 other cameras as well as the main one, and these others are sensors. There's 2 at the front, 2 behind and 2 underneath, and I believe it takes shots of its surroundings throughout the flight, which help it understand exactly where it is, where it's taken off from, where it's flying to and where it's been. And this will help you with its obstacle avoidance, which is worth keeping that switched on. So if it heads towards something, it either gives a wide berth around it or climbs a little higher until it clears it. Well, these are my first shots, and so far I'm quite happy keeping it under 200 feet. Maybe if I'm feeling more confident in the future, I'll take it further up, but at the moment this is just fine for me. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so as you'll be up to date with all my latest uploads. And please do check out my channel and check out my archives of various different cameras I use or have used. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. This is Geoff Dean, and I'll see you all very soon on YouTube.